credit in America is definitely, it's your livelihood.
I've not always had good credit. So, I mean, I filed bankruptcy and everything. So, I mean, I had, bad credit, and I'd go into, I'd walk out frustrated because they couldn't get me a phone because of my credit. And, so I totally, can understand and empathize with people that are going through that, because that is very frustrating when, you do have a lower credit score and they want to jack your interest rate up. And so your payments double what it should be.
But it can be really frustrating for a lot of people because they don't understand why, and so they'll try and get co-signers. And a lot of times even co-signers won't help in a lot of people's circumstances because their credit's in the situation it is. And so yeah, we run into a lot of people that get really frustrated with it.
There are not a lot of options out there. If you need a car and a bank won't approve you, there is some dealerships out there that are buy here, pay here.
Right.
You go there and they're gonna charge you a 30% interest rate because they just know you're not gonna pay your bills. If you don't pay your bills and don't have that good credit score, you get penalized for them.
Right.
And it just makes it really hard, really tough.
Really, what a lot of people end up having to do is you just have to tell them, sorry, there's absolutely nothing. And it's a really hard position to be in as a car salesman, because it's always like serve, and you're trying to create a good customer service environment, and we have to say there's absolutely nothing we can do for you. It makes it really, really tough.
Start small with a car that you may not really want, but one that will fit your needs, because you're going to have a high credit, you're going to have a low credit score, so you're going to have a little bit higher payment. And I would always get upside down in cars.
Typically, if you've had good auto history in the past, we have a couple banks that's all they care about. They don't look at the judgments, they don't look at the collections, they don't do anything.
Okay.
They just look at how your auto history is.
How well they've been making payments, if there's any repossessions on their credit, stuff like that can really hurt a customer's chances to get approved.
I mean, the bankruptcy says in your credit for 10 years, and it's been like 15 years, over 15 years now. So, I mean, I was young, stupid, bought lots of stuff, ran up a lot of credit, lots of nice cars. I totally would live with outside my means, So that's why I say start small and work your way up to the nice car.
The stuff that they're currently struggling with, if they're not paying their bills right now, it's tough. That's the hardest part with us getting approved. And also, getting somebody who filed bankruptcy 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and it's still showing up on their credit, getting them to be able to handle the rate we're getting, because a lot of times in those cases we'll still get them approved, but they'll be so upset with the rate we get them approved for that they still don't want to buy the car. And that can be something that's really, really frustrating to deal with.